You know, Charlie Assassination taught me a lot about the black community. It taught me that a lot of black folk is racist and they hate white people. And when you think about it, a lot of blacks claim they believe in Jesus Christ. They claim to be Christians, they claim to be believers. But Charlie was a believer. Charlie believed in Jesus Christ. And because he's white, the black community don't feel that he deserved to be in heaven. You know, I took a little break. I don't know if y'all noticed it. I just kind of cut back a little bit because I have to restart, refresh. Because what happened is, I'm just tired of black folk, bro. Like, you guys, man, you guys keep setting us back, man, more and more. Your hatred is just, it's like you've become the very same way like the oppressor. When you really think about it, you became the same thing. You cry about racism, but then you exercise that towards other people. A man died, got 2 kids. I'm seeing people celebrating, mocking. Do y'all not realize y'all gotta die too? Do y'all not understand that? Like, you gotta die too. It may not be today, but you gonna die. Best believe that. So you better start living your life. You know, everybody acting like they're gonna be living forever. Like they could just laugh at people when they die. Like, we're gonna always be here. Like, when they die, we're gonna be here for 3,000 years. Nah, fam. Some of y'all might not make it till next month. Better count your blessings. Some of y'all may not make it to next month. It's sick, man. It's like with the black community, what I notice is that what they're celebrating is the fact that the guy who killed them looked like him. So it gives them great pleasure. You're sick. That gives you pleasure? Out of all the important things in life, you're happy? People saying he's a white supremacist. It's like anybody that's white is a white supremacist to a black person who's a racist. That's why I stay to myself, man. I can't deal with ninjas, bro. Y'all be doing too much, man. I see people online making video after video condemning this man of things he never did. Half of y'all can't even get along with y'all family. You're a black family. You can't even get along with them. I don't know where we get this type of hate from, where it's like we wait for people to die and then we celebrate. I just don't get that. Like when people die, right? We have to show respect, put out a prayer, just be there for people. But that's not what I see today, man. It's like today, it's a dark day, bro. Like people are just evil. That's why I like to stay by myself. You know? It's like a lot of you folks, man, y'all got too much negative energy, man. Like y'all gotta live y'all life, man. I don't know what kind of world y'all living in where it's just negativity all day. Like I never seen people be so happy when people die, as if though we're not gonna die. I don't get that. A man was basically doing what he loved to do and was shot in the neck and murdered. And people are saying that's good for him. But none of you have the balls to do what he did. None of you. You don't even have the balls to start a channel on social media and show your face and talk about the issues that troubles you. Most of you don't even have the balls to do that. You don't even have the balls to make a faceless channel and talk about the issues that trouble you. You don't got no balls. That guy, he debated people face to face. He was in people's faces, talking about the real issues. And for whatever reason, somebody felt, I didn't like what he had to say, let me take him out. Just like a lot of you haters that watch me every day and you want me to be canceled. Okay, you want me to be canceled, but yet at the same time, they killed that man because of his opinions and his thoughts. I'm pretty sure some of you would like to kill me. Some of you that are viewing would love to see me dead. Yeah. It's just like if you're a street preacher, a lot of times you have street preachers, they preaching and they be preaching the gospel and people be wanting to kill them for talking about Jesus. That's crazy. You could be telling people about Jesus Christ in the streets and people will want to kill you for talking about it. Later on, I'm gonna review the video with the wife. She put out a video. I'm gonna review her video, share my thoughts on what she had to talk about, and probably do some other reactions to the situation. I'm just fed up with the black community, man, because it's too many black racists out here, bro. Too many. That's why I don't trust nobody, bro. Like, I don't trust nobody, bro. I like to just be alone, stay to myself, mind my business. In my mind, nobody exists around me. I don't like nobody. This world is too evil. I can't wait to when this whole life is over. Serious. This whole experience of living in this world, I know why the Most High is pissed off with people. People are evil, bro. I mean, we could be good sometimes, but for the most part, human beings are demons, bro. It's like you got jealous people everywhere. Family don't get along. Everybody hate everybody. Nobody want to see you shine. Nobody want to see you live. You can't have an opinion because they want to kill you now. It's just sick now. You know? He said the world is a mess and it's sad. Just tired of the nonsense, man. But it ain't no surprise. I'm not surprised how the black community is treating that man's death. You know why? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to know why. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to know why I'm not surprised. Look how you guys did Bill Cosby. Look how the black community did Bill Cosby when those accusations came out. Look how y'all did R. Kelly. One of the most talented R&B producers, singers ever. A genius. Y'all did him dirty. Look how y'all did Michael Jackson. The Prince of pop. Y'all did him dirty. Threw him under the bus, condemned him. Our greats. You condemn all of them. You know? The other day, Denzel did a film. They said, oh, he kissed a man. All the black community came on social media to focus on he kissed a man. It's never anything positive. Never. With our people, that's why I don't care. I don't care no more. You know? All my enemies are black. Believe it or not. All of them are black. They hate me because of my beliefs. It's sad, right? So I'm not surprised why they hate that guy. I'm not surprised. I mean, if we hate each other this much, it's just like this. If your family hates you, then everybody on the outside most likely hate you. You know? And this is what people got to deal with. Charlie lost his life. YouTubers are making money off his death while hating him. YouTubers are making money off his death. And he was a Christian. So let me get this straight. Him being a Christian don't count. So all you Bible believers condemn Charlie, even though Charlie had a faith in Jesus Christ. That's what you're telling me. So black people hate Charlie because he's white, but yet you cry about racism? You can't make this up, fam. You said he didn't care about you. It's not about if he didn't care about me. See, I'm not a racist like you. You're a racist. Your family don't even care about you. You're a horrible person. You don't have anyone that actually care about you because you treat people like crap. That's the problem. You're watching me, so you could call me weak all day. As long as you stay watching, I keep making money. So you could say I'm weak. You could call me names. You could say whatever you want to say. I'm at work. I don't really care. The truth is, black folk have a deep hatred for white people, and you're all going to be judged for it. You know, you can't curse people when they're dead and mock them when they're dead. You know, you said you see it's about the money. I'm a YouTuber. This is my job. When you go to your job, it's about the money, right? When you go to your 9 to 5, do you go there to talk with coworkers or you go there to get paid? See, this is the problem with ninjas, bro. Do y'all see what I mean, guys? Do you see how ninjas are? Only ninjas do this. White people don't do this. Only ninjas. Social media is a business. When I do content, I get paid. This is my job. This is how I bought my car. This is how I got my house. By doing content. You mad, right? This is the problem with the black community. A bunch of haters, bro. This is why I tell you guys, when you're around black folk, don't talk to them. Don't have no black friends. None. They some of the biggest haters, bro. They pocket watch you all day. They always want to know what you're doing. They always want to know how you making money. Oh, you ain't hear that clown? He's like, oh, so it's about the money. It's about the money. Dog, everything in life is about the money. If you ain't about getting no paper, I don't want to hear nothing about you. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from you. I don't want to be around no broke-ass ninja who ain't doing nothing. What woman want to be around a man who don't got nothing going on? What woman is trying to deal with a man that ain't about his bread? That ain't about his business. See, this is why a lot of you ninjas are broke, don't got no wife, no kids, no nothing. Because you ain't got nothing. All you doing is talking about the people that are on purpose. You see what I mean? Imagine this, guys. I'm at work. I'm doing my job. And you got this clown pocket watching. And I'm at work. And they watching me. I mean, you watching me. You wasting your time. You know what's so crazy? These very same people will go to the white YouTube channels, the white Instagram channels, and they'll watch them all day and help them get rich and turn them into millionaires. Right? And yet, when it comes to a black man, you're not supposed to have shit. When you black, you're not supposed to live in a house. You're not supposed to have a car. You're not supposed to have nothing. You're supposed to be broke. You're supposed to be in the projects when you black. That's the problem with the black community. In the black community, they never celebrate you when you go to college. They never celebrate you when you get a job. They never celebrate you when you graduate high school. They never celebrate you when you do anything positive. You can start a business in the black community. They don't celebrate you. Matter of fact, they won't even buy anything from you because they want you to be at the bottom. But they'll go to the white man's store. They'll go to the Arab man's store. They'll go to the Jewish man's store. They'll go to the East Indian store. They'll go to the African man's store. They'll go to everybody's store. But your store? Oh, they'll walk past your store. In the black community, in their mind, a white man is supposed to drive good, supposed to live good, supposed to have a nice house, supposed to live in a nice community. But the black man, he's not supposed to have nothing. And the minute you get something, everybody turn against you. Your family turn against you. Your friends turn against you. Everybody turn against you. Why? Because they don't want you to have nothing. Come on, man. This is why I don't hang out with them. I don't want to be around no ninjas, bro. Ninjas ain't about nothing but violence, bro. That's it. Negativity, violence, hating, pocket watching. Imagine being around a dude that was like, so it's about the money? So it's about the money? Go to your job, punch in, and tell them I don't want to be paid. I just want to work for free. Hey, John, why you here? Oh, I just want to work for free. I don't want no pay this week. I want to work for free. Go do that. Go work for free. Go work for free. To the pocket watcher that's watching me, go to your job and work for free. You know? Black people don't like to see you successful. They want to see you poor. They want to see you down. That's why I recommend, guys, stay to yourself, because there's so much hate in the black community, man. And what this man's death taught me is how hateful black folk can be. They're literally happy that he's dead, but yet they got bills. They're happy he's dead, but they got family problems. They got financial debt, but you happy a man is dead? But you got all these problems you ain't overcome yet? That don't make sense. And it be these Bible believers that be the biggest haters. It be these Bible believers. They be the biggest haters. The ones that claim they follow in God be the pocket watchers, hateful. You never hear them teach anybody about God. They don't pray for nobody. They're jealous of everybody. I'm like, damn, what kind of God you following? You know? You said you making money over Kurt's situation? Of course. But see, I'm not exploiting him, dumbass. See, let me explain something to you, right? Since you said you making money over Kurt situation. Whatchamacallit, Fox News is making money. All the major news broadcasts is making money. They're all white owned, by you, mind you. All the radio stations is making money. TMZ is making money. Media Takeout's making money. The Shade Room is making money. Instagram is making money. YouTube is making money. Everybody's making money. But you got a problem with me making money? Do you see what I mean, guys? Everybody's making money because that's capitalism. This is how the world get around. What I'm talking about is the people that's making money off the Kirk situation, who is exploiting him. The people who are mocking his death. They're mocking his death and making money off of him. That's not cool. Because you don't even like him. You're happy he's dead and you're capitalizing off of his death. That's a big difference. Making money has never been a crime. See, you're broke. That's why it's a problem. You could tell when someone's broke, when they constantly watching somebody else's pockets, when they constantly looking at somebody else and worrying about what you making. That's a broke person. They don't got no money in their pockets. They don't got no car, no house, no family. They're miserable, and misery loves company. That's why I don't hang around ninjas, because I don't like them. You know? Broke people are always mad at everybody else that win. And I'm not even rich, bro. I'm just surviving. I'm just trying to get by. I'm trying to do what I got to do to provide for my family. I only got but a short time in this world. Y'all be acting like y'all gonna be here for 1,000 years. I don't think y'all understand how short life is. Life is short. You're gonna be here for a short period of time, and then you're gonna check out. It's gonna be all over. That nice car, guess what? Somebody else gonna get that. That's just a tool to get around. Some of y'all worship your car. I don't. I don't care. You see what I mean? Some of y'all worship your house. I don't. I don't care. Just a place to stay for now, till it's time to go into the grave. It is what it is. See? So, to laugh at that man's death is ludicrous, man. That's crazy. Let me change this water, guy. Give me a minute. have the water going. Yeah, so back to the story. Ninjas are some of the biggest haters, bro. And I seen it. Once this man died, I saw nothing but hatred from the black community towards Charlie. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting, man. Some of y'all mad at me because I moved out the projects. Y'all were never happy for me. Y'all were never happy for me, man. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. I moved out the projects from the hood, from the slums. Made good moves. Did what I was supposed to do. Y'all always complain that black men ain't ish, black men don't take care of their families, black men don't do this and that. Well, I defied the odds. I took care of business, had a job, saved my money, got my credit right, took care of them bills, took care of my kids, moved out the projects, moved into a nice area, and you mad at me. The fuck? Damn. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Family turned against me. Friends turned against me once I decided to elevate. And some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Once you started to make moves and elevate yourself and do things different, everybody turned against you. Everybody turned against you all of a sudden. It's like, damn, I can't do nothing. So nobody gonna be happy for nobody, right? Nobody's gonna salute nobody, right? Tell you, bro. This is crazy, man. See, one thing about me, I mind my business. Everybody else be in my business all day. I don't understand this, bro. Everybody be in my business, bro. People don't know how to mind their business, bro. That's one thing about me that I like. I mind my business, bro. I mind my business. I don't be in nobody business, bro. And shout out to the people that are happy for me. Shout out to the people that been supporting me. Those of you that been there. Those of you that, you know, seen me grow. Those people that been there from day one. They're the real ones. They know who they are. But I have a lot of people, man, that don't like me, bro. And y'all always talking about black men don't provide. Black men don't do this. Black men ain't ish. Black men don't want to work. And yet I'm doing content, working to provide. And you got somebody in the chat saying, so it's about the money? So it's about the money? So I'm supposed to be broke. Oh, I get it. I'm supposed to be broke. I get it. You want me to be homeless. I didn't know. This is what I'm saying, man. This is crazy. Absolutely sick, man. But this is the world we live in. See the bike back there? That's for when I'm going bike riding with my girls. How many fathers today go bike riding with their kids? Y'all took that away from Charlie. Charlie didn't get to see his girls grow up. Y'all took that away from that man. Yeah, you better slow down, man. Got some baby in the street running around on a little scooter. You'll be flying down this damn street with these kids in the street. They better be careful driving. They say the speed limit is 25 miles per hour. But you should literally go about 15 because the streets is too narrow and kids be in and out playing. But yeah, man. I'm disappointed with how you guys been hating on Charlie, man. And I wasn't no follower of Charlie. I was no follower of him. I was not following his work, but I knew of him, like heard of his debates and stuff, heard of him with Candace Owens. I heard of him, but I wasn't one that was like, okay, I'm dedicated, I'm watching all. That wasn't me. I'm a creator. I'm a social media guy. So I don't got time to be watching that all day. But I did see a couple of his debates, and I don't see why people are calling him a white supremacist. I just don't understand that. He was just doing his job, doing public debates. And you're hating him for that? Well, he was saying this about black people. So, what's the problem? Why do you got a problem with what he said? To the point where you're happy he's dead. What about when you die? You know what's so crazy, guys? Y'all want to hear this? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear the ultimate truth. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear the ultimate truth about Charlie. This is going to mess you up. I hope you're ready. Charlie did more good for the black community than your black leaders. If you paid attention to his debates and paid attention to his videos, he did more good for the black community than your black politicians and all your black church leaders and everybody else, because he spoke the fucking truth. He spoke the truth about issues you didn't want to hear about. He spoke the truth. You just didn't want to hear it. He spoke the truth. And they killed him because he spoke the truth. You don't get assassinated for spreading lies. You get assassinated because you're speaking truth, liberating people mentally. That is what he was focused on. He was liberating black people mentally. Not just black people. He spoke on white issues. He spoke on Asian issues. Matter of fact, there was one particular debate that he had, right? Where they were asking something along the lines about who is the best racial group or whatever in America, whatever. He didn't put white people on the top. He put Asians. I believe he put Asians and Indians at the top of the list above white people. Because when they come to the country, they start businesses, they get educated, they understand economics, and they start to win. Blacks been in America all these years, all these decades, and we still at the bottom, still broke, right? Still begging the white man for crumbs, still waiting on reparations. You 40 plus 50, 60, you still waiting for reparations? You still waiting for a handout. You don't want to go work, right? You got to go work. See, this is the problem that I got with ninjas. Y'all don't want to work for nothing. Y'all want somebody else to come in and do the work for you. What that man spoke on was real issues, and that's why people mad with him. I don't understand this, man. In the black community, right? They got this thing where you could have a situation where the grandmother was on welfare. Then her daughter goes on welfare. Then she has a daughter. She goes on welfare. You have a generation, everybody on welfare. Think about that. The whole thing, the whole generation. The whole family tree on welfare. Nobody broke the cycle. He was trying to challenge a lot of black men to get off their ASS and go work. See, one thing about the black man, he don't want to work. He want his woman to work for him. Most black men in America, I'm not talking about all, you brothers that are doing your thing, on your grind, taking care of business, you don't got none of them issues. I'm talking about these ninjas that their woman is working while they in the house playing PlayStation. Your woman is at work while you playing PlayStation. She's at the 9 to 5 busting her ass. You in the house on the gram in women inboxes, thirsty, while your woman is working. You driving around her car because you a bum, you don't want to work. Those are the kind of guys that man was speaking to. He wasn't speaking to civilized black men that are working, that have businesses, education. He wasn't focusing on them. He was focusing on the men that are making excuses to make them better men. That's why I said he did more for the black community than your black pastor. Most of these black pastors don't give a fuck about the black community. All they care about is making money. All they care about is getting that tithe and that offering. That's all they care about. They ain't doing a damn thing for the community. Being a pastor is a business now. Being a pastor is how you make money now. It's not about God. It's not about leading people to Jesus Christ. It's about paying them bills. And yet people mad at that man that he dead now? Come on, man. That's crazy, man. See, I'm not a racist. I just don't like ninjas. Whether you white, black, if you a racist, I don't like haters. I don't like people who hate me and I ain't do nothing to them. It's one thing if I did something to you and you don't like me. That's one thing. But if I never did nothing to you and I'm just doing my thing and you just hate me because something wrong with you, that mean that you hate yourself. You know what I mean? Because I'm just trying to be me. You know? I don't got no hate in my heart for nobody. I think everybody's supposed to be winning. I just don't like when people hate me because I'm trying to win. You know what I mean? Don't hate me because I'm trying to take care of my family. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude was successful. Charlie had money. He was very successful. And people were jealous of that. They were mad. And it's sick, man. At Power Ranger, if you don't understand what it means to stop posting profanity, you're just gonna get blocked, right? Just gonna get blocked. We don't got no time for all the nonsense. You follow the rules at your job, right? Let me show you how this is, guys. Power Ranger says it wasn't profanity. It's real speak. Bitch isn't a bad word. Go to your supervisor and call your supervisor a bitch. See what happens. See, here's the problem. You want to come into this workplace of mine and use these words. Go to your job and tell your supervisor, hey, you a bitch. Tell that to your supervisor and see what happens. Come on now. This is what I mean about people of color, bro. They don't follow no rules, bro. They don't follow no rules, man. You go to your workplace, you show respect. You follow the rules. But when you out and about, you don't feel the rules apply to you. You know? If I come to your house where you got your kids are running around, and I come into your house and I'm like, yo, man, why your wife acting like a bitch? You would be ready to fight. Right or wrong, you will be ready to fight. Right? If I came to your house and your wife is like, why his locks is like that? And I come and I pull you to the side, be like, yo, bro, why your wife acting like a bitch? You will be ready to throw hands. You'll be like, yo, how you gonna call my wife that, bro? You disrespecting my wife. I thought it's just a word. Come on, man. They should have never took that man out, bro. That man was needed in the world, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. See, here's the thing. I'm not racist. There's a lot of white people that are doing good. There's a lot of white people that's doing good in the world. Y'all just don't know. Yeah, hey, he might have said some things that got under some people's skin, but the things he said never bothered me, because I'm a go-getter. I'm about my business. So when I heard him speak, I ain't get offended not one time. I never heard nothing that man said that got me offended. It only getting people offended that ain't doing nothing with themselves. The truth always offend people that ain't shit. If you know you're not about that business, you're gonna be offended. For example, let's say, for example, a black woman came online and was like, black men ain't ish, y'all don't take care of y'all kids, y'all this, y'all that, y'all bums, y'all don't wanna work, y'all don't provide. I'm not offended. I don't get mad at that stuff. You know why? I'm taking care of my kids, I'm providing, I'm there, I'm protecting, I'm doing what I gotta do. To the best of my abilities, I'm doing my job. So I'm not getting offended. If anything, I'm glad if women are out there calling men out. To all the women that call men out and rebuke them for not staying on post, doing what they gotta do, salute to you. Because you know why? These men need to hear you rebuke them and tell them about their damn BS. Because a lot of these men didn't have no fathers in the home, and a lot of these men ain't leading men. So somebody got to say something. Somebody got to do it. You know what I mean? The truth hurts. Sometimes you need to hear the truth in order for you to wake up and do what you got to do. So I don't care. I ain't gonna get mad at stuff like that. You know? If you a bum and you ain't doing nothing with your life and people rebuking you, how you gonna get mad? Go get a job. Get off your damn tail. Stop living off that woman. That woman is tired of you living off of her, bro. Yeah, if it don't apply, let it fly. You know? If it don't apply, let it fly. See, here's the thing, fam. The reason why I go hard in the paint and I just say things the way it is, because I remember my day. I remember my struggles. I remember when I was pretty much self-employed doing gigs in terms of home improvement jobs. I was doing like kitchen remodeling, bathroom remodeling, painting homes, laying tiles, putting up all of that type of stuff. I remember when I used to do that stuff, it wasn't a job where it's like I was getting business all the time. It was like a once in a blue moon thing. Like if I get 2 gigs in 1 month, I'm good. Because if, let's say I did a kitchen remodeling job, I would make about 6 grand right there, about 6,000, sometimes 7 or 8, depending on the job. And I'm good for the month. You know what I'm saying? So if I get 2 jobs, I'm straight. And I did that back in the day. And my wife, she was working, and it got to a point where the gigs were not coming in the way I would like. The money started slowing down. It got to the point where it's like nobody wanted me to do the job because it was just me doing the job by myself. I ain't have no crew. So doing a kitchen remodeling job was taking me longer to do the Mexicans pretty much was taking over. They would just come around 10 Mexicans in a truck, and they would be taking all the business from me. So it was like, all I could do is like paint jobs, painting people's house, but it wasn't bringing in the money. You know what I'm saying? The money wasn't coming in. My wife was working. I was feeling stupid because she was at the job. I would do these little gigs, but it's like I didn't really have nothing. So I was feeling like a piece of shit. You get what I mean? As a man. So I was like, damn, I gotta go get me a job. She out here working. I'm here sitting down. I can't let her do that. So I had to go look for jobs. I had to go get a job. And that's what I did. I had to get off my ASS and go get a job so that she could be proud of me. You get what I mean? Women are proud of you when you go out there and win as a man. They're proud of you. And I end up doing that. And the job that I had got was paying me so much, she ain't have to work no more. She ain't have to go to no damn job. She get to stay home with the kids. You see the difference? A lot of these women don't even want to be at their job. They would love for their man to be making the money so they can stay home, take care of the kids. And I did what I had to do. And I held down that job for many years, bro. Elevated in the company, got promoted 3 times. 3 times, making good money. And then the pandemic came. The so-called shot. They was like, yo, take the shot or you losing your job. I was like, I ain't taking it. If you don't take it, you losing your job. I was like, I ain't doing it. Because I felt that if I took the shot, I would pretty much be dead, bro. You know? I ain't take it. With that particular job, I was making literally like 90,000. If you do some OT, you get in about 6 figures, probably like $110. But you would have to be grinding, you know what I'm saying? But salary-wise, about 90K. Decent money, you know what I'm saying? And it was steady. I was doing that, doing YouTube at the same time, but I wasn't going hard in the paint with YouTube, you know what I mean? But then when the job was like, yo, if you don't take that mark, which is the mark of the beast, I was like, nah, I ain't doing it. I was like, all right, we're gonna have to can you, bro. I was like, all right, cool. They said, don't come back. I was like, all right. Job gone, bro. So I know what it is to be on a 9 to 5. So now I just do YouTube. And people mad at me because I'm providing for my family. That's some fucked up shit, bro. They mad at me, bro. If the pandemic never happened, I would still be in New York. So all of this was God's plan, bro. God fired me from my job, bro. That's how I see it. Not the job. God did it. God fired me from the job so I could focus on doing YouTube full time so I can move my family out of New York. Because if I was still at the job, I would have never moved out of New York. I would have never had a reason to work harder to move out. And think about this, guys. When I left the job, bro, it was at a moment where I really needed it, bro. I really needed it, bro. I was in the process of paying bills, paying off some debts, getting myself together, and then they just did that, bro. Messed me all up, man. But when I started doing YouTube full time, going hard in the paint, boom, 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 I was pretty much doing my thing, bro. Doing my thing. Started saving. I was like, oh, snap, yo. I ain't know it was gonna be like this. Started saving more, doing this, doing that, boom, boom, boom. You know what? Let me get out of New York. Let me put my family in a better situation. Because if I don't do this now, it's probably never gonna happen. You know? And it worked out. And I'm not even where I wanna be right now. I'm not where I wanna be. People think I did what I'm not where I'm supposed to be yet. This is a stepping stool. I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here where I'm at now. This is just for now. It's not where I wanna be. You know? It's for the time being till I get to the next level. I want land, acres. You know what I'm saying? To the point where my next neighbor is probably like damn near 2 acres down or 3 acres down. You know? That's what I'm looking at. I don't like being around people. I'm just being honest. I don't like being around people. I don't. I like peace and quiet. I like to be able to come outside and there's nobody around me. That's my goal. To purchase land, you know, have the house built from scratch, you know, have acres of fields where I can do all sorts of shit. I don't know why this clown keeps saying you look hella faded. You're a dumbass. This is the problem with people, guys. They always looking at something negative. The problem with you is that you're faded. I'm drinking water, something you probably never drink. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking care of the yard. I've been working all day outside. What have you been doing with your hands? Oh, I get it. You've been beating off. That's what you've been doing. See, I've been working with my hands. See my hands? Dirty. That's what I do. That's what a man's supposed to do. People crazy, bro. It's too much negativity with y'all, man. Too much negativity, man. I got the water going. I'm gonna have to put it on this side over here. It's like the grass is coming in nice, guys. Coming in real nice. Real nice. Real nice. Supposed to get some more rain tomorrow, so that's gonna be good. Let me see. You said we out in the woods because we what? You said? Yeah. You said, why hate society? Seriously? I do most-ish. Makes no effing sense. Y'all gotta stop with the profanity, man. I'm gonna start to just block everybody, bro. Yeah, just time them all out. Time anybody out that's just posting a bunch of profanity, man. Just time them out. Because they doing too much. You know? Yeah, so you got people out here, man, hating on this man's death, laughing at him because he's white. But yet you got black people killing one another every day. Nobody talks about it. Man, I tell you, it's crazy work, bro. Oh yeah, make sure y'all get the likes up. We got about 300 people. If you like the content, you know, get them likes up. You know, this grass is coming in nicely, fam. It's coming in nice. You say you plant in your garden, plant in my little garden. Okay, that's what's up. Let me see. With a show of twos, right? Show of twos. How many people are happy that Charlie is not here? With a show of twos, you're not gonna get blocked. You're not gonna get blocked. So don't even worry about it. All right? I just want you to be honest, right? So we can have the conversation. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna block you. This is an open forum. I just want you to be honest. Like, how many of you are actually happy that he's gone and you don't have to hear his nonsense no more? Put a 2 if that's you. Follow instructions, guys. I said a 2. Right? Nobody's brave enough so we can have the conversation. See, this is what he did. He had open debates with people face to face. I'm literally trying to get you into that debate so that we can talk about it. Nobody? This is what I mean, man. It's like a lot of y'all, man, y'all be cowards, bro. Y'all be showing all this hate for this man. But I'm trying to find out who's who so that we can know who you are and we can have this open debate in front of the people about why you are happy that he's dead. Because that's some sick, listen, that's some sick-ish, bro. To be happy that this man is dead, bro. That's crazy. I tell you, the world needed that man. The world needed him. They took out the wrong guy, bro. He was doing positive things. Y'all just looked at it as a negative thing. All right, so put it like this. Let me ask this question, right? And don't be afraid to participate, guys. Don't be afraid. Okay. With a show of a number 3, how many of you disagreed with Charlie's stance on issues that pertain to either black people, white people, whatever the case is? Just a number 3 if you disagreed, right? If you just disagreed with him, you know? Okay. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing, right? There's nothing wrong with disagreeing. You have a right to disagree. A lot of you disagree with me. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with somebody disagreeing with me. If you disagree with things that he taught, that he talked about, that's perfectly fine. That's normal. Right? I encourage people to disagree. You know what I mean? But what I'm concerned with is the people that are happy he's dead. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know? Like, there's certain topics he talked about. I'm not interested in those topics. You know, he talked about the rainbow community. I have no interest in topics on that community, right? Zero interest. He talked about other topics. I'm not interested in that. When he started to focus on the black community, everything he had to say about the black community, I agree with. Everything. I agree with it. Because I talk about it too, and people get mad at me. You know? All right, let's talk about that. Hold on, wait a minute. We got something to talk about. So if he said that about a black pilot, shame on him it keep pushing. Words do nothing. Well, the whole issue about the black pilot thing, everybody took it out of context. Did you see the full video? Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen the full video. Did you see the full video? Not a clip. The full video. Did you see the full video where he was talking about that? Because if you've seen the full video, you would understand context. Because people took a little clip and they made it look like it was a racist thing. No, it wasn't. You got to go and watch the full clip, the full video, to get context. We know, yeah, it was about DEI, but if you understood the context, that's the thing. You say you never watched the full video. That's where people are messing up. You got to go watch the full video. You said, I heard he dissed the civil rights for us and dissed Martin Luther King. I don't care about none of that stuff, fam. You worship Martin Luther King. I don't. I don't care about none of that. Listen, guys, none of those leaders did anything for us. None of them. Y'all putting y'all trust in man, and man is, oh, listen, all of those leaders are nothing but these pastors and these pulpit pimps who's pimping the people. I don't care about none of that stuff. None of that stuff done anything for us. You're a man or a woman, you got to do for yourself. You putting your trust in man to liberate you. That's crazy. You got to liberate you. I cannot put my trust in somebody else to do my job. I can't do that. You're worried about what he said about people who came before you. That's crazy. How you gonna get offended because he said something about Martin Luther King? I don't care about him. I don't care about him. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't care about none of them folks. They ain't do nothing for me. I'm living today, right now. I gotta do what I gotta do. Nobody's doing nothing for me. I am not waiting around for some damn politician or somebody to make a way for me. I gotta make a way for me. You know? Serious. You said, folks, y'all gotta stop letting words hurt or move you. Well, that's my point. People looking at him because he was white and he said things about the black community. And the black community keep getting offended every single time they hear something. And I'm like, bro, go make some money, dog. Look, when you making money, you don't care about all of them damn things that people saying. I don't care about what anybody's saying about me. That don't move me. I'm not moved by what people thinking about me. I don't care. There's people talking about me every day on social media. I don't care. I'm not giving them no time of day. I'm not giving them no publicity, no clout, no nothing. I'm not making no videos. I don't care. I don't care. You better go make some money. See, y'all busy focusing on black and white. I'm focusing on green. Green is the color that I'm gonna be, green. When you making your money and you're doing what you gotta do, that's what matters. Y'all too busy worrying about being black, too worried about being white, too worried about what somebody think. I don't got no time for none of that. Where the money at? Where the money at? That's what I'm focusing on. Because when you ain't got no money, bro, you hungry. When you ain't got no money, you homeless. When you ain't got no money, you can't pay for your car, you can't put gas in it. You struggling. That ain't no place to be. And then last time I checked, when you lack money, it doesn't matter if you black or white. You struggling. When you don't got no money in your pocket, you struggling, whether you black or white. When you broke and you ain't got nothing in the bank, bro, that affect you no matter what race you are. So I don't got no time for all that trivial stuff. Where the money at? Let's talk about making some money. Let's collaborate and get this paper. How about that? But see, in the black community, you can't work together with other blacks in order to get some bread because jealousy comes in. Everybody start talking about each other. Everybody get mad. You know what I'm saying? You know, people don't. It's just frustration, man. That's why people roll solo. You know? It is what it is, man. I don't got no time for all that hating stuff, bro. I'm just mad they took that man out. I'm mad they took him out because I checked out some of his debates and I'm like, yo, he had some real good debates, man. Real good debates. Like, listen, the only debates that I'm concerned with, matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go study his work. I'm gonna look at his work and I'm gonna react to all his videos where he had debates with black people, right? And I'm gonna use those videos for educational purposes because everything he had to say about blacks was on point. Based on the few videos that I looked at, the stuff that he had to say about the black community, black men, whatever the case is, it was all on point. If you really pay attention, he wasn't doing no racist stuff. I don't know what y'all see, what y'all hearing, fam. Like, for real. It was no racist stuff. He was speaking truth. Trying to elevate you to be productive. You know? All right, let me ask you brothers a question. This is for the black men. This is only for black men, not white men. How many of you brothers remember when you were broke, when you had no job, when you were on the block, when you were on the corner? Put a 1 in the chat. When you were busy playing PlayStation, when you were bumming it out, no job, just kind of chilling. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember those days. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember those days when you had no job, you didn't figure it out at that time, and then one day you told yourself, I can't be like this no more. I gotta go get me a job. I gotta go get me a car. I gotta go get me a place to stay. I cannot be like this no more. And you went out there and you started to win. You see what I mean? It took you to go make moves, man. You had to go do what you had to do. And once you started doing, listen, once you started to do your thing and you started to win, didn't it get easier? Didn't it get easier for you? Once you started getting your money up, got your credit right, got your car, got an apartment, paid off your debts, you know what I'm saying? Got your credit looking good, you know? Was able to get your drip on point, got your new shoes, new clothes, started to feel better, right? As a man, your self-esteem, you became better. You felt more important because you were getting respect from people now. Now people respect you now. It feels good, right? That's how you're supposed to be as a man. You're supposed to elevate. People gonna respect you. But if you sitting on your ASS all day and your woman working and you ain't doing a damn thing, who gonna respect that? Who gonna respect a man like that don't work? Nobody gonna respect that, man. It's crazy. And you had somebody that came in earlier and he was like, oh, so it's about the money, right? So it's about the money. Like, I'm not supposed to make money. Like, it's a bad, when has it ever been a bad thing to make money? When has it ever been a bad thing as a man to make money? I don't want to hear, listen, I don't want to be around nobody that's not making no damn money. Stay away from me. Because here's the thing. If you ain't making no money and you hanging around me, now you asking me for money. Now you trying to get something from me. No, go make some money. Or let's work together and get some money. But if you broke, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to hear no sob stories. Oh, you know, the white man holding me down, you know, the white man holding me down. I don't want to hear that mess. Ain't nobody holding me down. Nobody. Nobody holding me down, bro. I make my own way. I put in the work. I do what I got to do. Period. The only one holding you down is you. Nobody can hold you down. But see, in the black community, a lot of black men and women are still living in the past. Y'all still got that slavery mentality. So anytime you hear anybody talk about issues, you resort back to slavery. And now you're thinking like they're putting you down. Nobody's putting you down. They're trying to elevate you. Everybody else in the world understand how to get money. They understand how to win. They understand how to work. They understand how the world works. But with us, all we do is cry all day. Talking about, oh, I can't do this. The white man holding me down. They don't want to give me no job. They don't want, go make a job. Go start something. Find something and make some money. Do that. Whatever it is that you do best, that you can make money with. You can make money somehow. There's no excuse. 2025 and you ain't making no money, something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. You're lazy. You're lazy. I don't like lazy people, bro. I'm not lazy. I work all day. Not only do I do my social media thing, but I be on this yard all day. All day, bro. Hands dirty. Working. You understand what I mean? That teaches me, that trains me. When I'm on the yard doing what I gotta do, that's training. That's me exercising. That's me working. Getting my mind right. That's therapy for my mind, for my soul. So that when I do this content, it just always comes out good. You know? It resonates with the people because I'm speaking real talk. You know what I mean? The people, they respect that. But guys, no woman gonna respect you if you broke. Now, I'm not talking about ladies that are materialistic, that just money-hungry gold diggers. I'm talking about the average woman will never respect you if you ain't out there trying to hustle, get some money, do what you gotta do, get a job, get some paper. If you ain't making no money, bro, ain't no woman respecting that, bro. You can forget about that. Ain't no woman gonna stay with you and you broke. Women want security. That's her job. A woman's supposed to want security. How the hell you a man, you got a woman, and you don't think you're supposed to provide? That makes sense? No, it don't make no sense. You're supposed to provide for your woman. You're supposed to provide for your kids. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to do that. Yeah, man, but you know, the white man holding me down. You know what I mean? I'm just, you know, the white man, he just keep holding me down. The white man not holding you down, bro. You just lazy. You don't want to work. These ladies are tired, bro. They're tired. They're tired of going to that 9 to 5 every day, and you ain't doing nothing. That's why I keep telling you ladies to keep your legs closed and stop letting these damn ninjas live off you. Stop it. You should feel ashamed as a man. As a man, you should feel ashamed if your woman is working and you home doing nothing. You supposed to be embarrassed, bro. Like, you should be embarrassed as a man, knowing that your woman is holding down the fort. I'm not talking about if you were working, you lost your job, you fell on hard times, you getting unemployment. I'm not talking about you, brothers. I'm talking about the man that been bumming it out, broke, busted, and disgusted, dusty as ever, and his woman been working for years and years and years while he home not doing nothing. That's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing. And trust and believe it, your neighbors know you a bum. They know too. Don't think your neighbors don't know. Your neighbors know you broke too. Your neighbors know your woman work and you don't. They just don't tell you nothing. And the men in your community will never respect you because they know. Every man supposed to work with his hands. He's supposed to. And shout out to everybody that been giving super chats. My bad if I didn't shout you out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here go one. Shout out to Robert. Shout out to Robert for the 6. For the 5. Appreciate you. My bad if I didn't see your super chats. I probably missed a couple, right? My bad. Damn, I gotta switch this water around. Give me a minute. All right. Had to switch around this water. It may end up hitting me over here. I didn't do the calculations. Okay. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, so I'm gonna do some more reactions to the situation with this guy. Oh, let me shout out this super chat right here. Shout out to Most Hated, Never Faded for the 10. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Said peace and blessings. Keep doing what you doing, bro. Never stop. Your wisdom saved my life. Man, the other day, a so-called friend of 16 years tried to line me up, cutting people off that mean no good is key. Yeah, you got to do that. You got to cut certain people off, man, because not everybody that you think is cool with you is cool with you. They really want to take you out or see you fall, and they don't want you to win. They really don't. That's why I say you got to roll solo in order to win. You know what I mean? A lot of people are never happy for you. Most people from the black community are never happy for you. Never. You might have a few people that might appreciate you, but they don't live where you live. The people that normally are around you, some of the biggest haters. Biggest haters, bro. See, here's the thing. If you don't got no friends, right? You don't got no drama. No friends, no drama. If you don't interact with nobody, you got no issues. You're gonna have issues when you start interacting with everybody. That's how you get into drama. If you stay to yourself, you don't got no issues. I don't care who's talking to me, because I don't interact with nobody. I mind my business. Stay to myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm cut from the cloth that I can stay by myself no matter what. I don't need no friends. I don't need to be hanging around nobody. I mean, I'll talk to people if they talk to me, but if it's up to me, I ain't never talking to nobody. Because I just keep to myself. That's how I stay at peace. Because I find that when I used to be the kind of person that was always interacting with everybody, always talking with everybody, I found that I got in more trouble, more issues, more drama because of those interactions with different people. You know, jealousy would kick in, envy, people talking about me, people saying stuff, spreading rumors. You know, I used to be the type of person I would let certain people in my house that really had no business being there, and then drama would happen. You know, things go missing, people stealing. I'm like, you know what? I'm never doing that, bro. Never let nobody in your house. Never let people in your house, man. Because if they see how you living, if they see what you got, they get jealous, man. What you said? You said it's what? Time to leave California. What? Time to leave California. Get a different viewpoint, Ringo. Dropping facts. You leaving California, you saying? You said it's time to leave. Time to leave California. Get a different viewpoint, Ringo. Dropping facts. Relationship, friendships, people connected with toxic friendships. They are more trying to figure out what they can take from you. So you trying to get out of Cali? You trying to get out of Cali? At one of one? That's a good username. One of one. You should start a channel. And actually, that name sounds one of one. If you started a YouTube channel, that name would take off. One of one is a good username. If you start a channel and you start making videos, you know? You said quit crying. Crying, do it look like I'm crying? What are you talking about, quit crying? There's always a hater somewhere, man. There's always a hater, bro. I mean, these haters, man, that's one thing about social media, bro. Social media, man, would bring out all the haters, bro. At Young Dolphin, like, why are you here? Why are you here? You said, is this a repeat? I heard him say this earlier. So then get off the platform. Like, why are you here? Like, you're weird, bro. You don't got nothing to do with your life? It don't make no sense. You here complaining. I mean, you're a young dolphin at the end of the day. These people are weird, man. And they be wondering why they got all these problems, bro. It's like, I didn't ask you to be here. You here. You watching me. Always remember that. If you a hater and you busy watching me, you're crazy. You're sick. If you're a person that hate me and you steady watching me every damn day, monitoring my every move, you're sick in the head. You're sick. You're nuts. Because I'm not even watching you. You're watching me. You know? You busy watching me do what I do. I'm just being me. You know? It don't make no sense to be complaining. If you like my content, you like my work, then hey, stick around and enjoy the show. But if you're a person who's a hater, I don't even know why you watching me for. You crazy. Yeah, a lot of them narcissists, they stay stalking the platform, bro. They stay watching all day, monitoring every move, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna do some more content later on. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to take care of this yard, man. I've been out here all day, bro. I've been out here all day. So I'm about to get on out of here, man. About to get on out of here. You said what? No, bro, I'm a female. Well, I don't know that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying bruh as in a figure of speech. Like, you know, bruh. Like, it's just a figure of speech. It's not like I know who's female, male in the chat. I don't know, you know, especially if y'all don't got no avatars and stuff like that. And I can't even see it. It's so small, you know? So, hey, I'm gonna get up on out of here, man. I gotta continue doing this water. I gotta actually stop because it's literally probably like 7 something right now. And I don't wanna be watering after dark, you know? So, yeah, I'm gonna get up on out of here, guys. It is what it is. I'm gonna get up on out of here, do what I gotta do. I wanna show you this lawn, bro. See that? That's coming in right now. Like, this is like the baby lawns growing in. Like, it's growing in. So, as you can see, it's coming in on this side. Same thing. Like, as you look, it's coming in. Like, it's going all the way back. Like, all of this is growing in. Like, this side here already started growing. That side there already started growing. Like, back there's all of that is growing in. I don't know if you can really see it good, but yeah. So I'm gonna pretty much get on out of here, guys. Let me see over here. Those little tubes is to direct like water when it comes out of the gutter. You know, you got this side over here that's growing in down there, and then all over here is growing in. So yeah, it's coming in good. Let me go back here. Dun, 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 dun. All back here is still growing in. You have over here, this is growing in. As you can see, that's growing in. Over there, all of that is growing in. As you can see, this is all new. That's growing in. So yeah, it's a lot of damn work, man. I've been out here all day, man. I'm changing out this mulch. That's old. It's not gonna be orange. Orange is more for summer. I changed it to black. I like black for fall. Like this black color, that's the color. That's the color that I like right now. Black mulch. So, yeah. I'm gonna get up on out of here. It's a mess in here. I got a bunch of trash bags. I gotta send that out and take that out to the drop site. Gotta clean up this garage. It's a mess. I've been doing all this damn work. So, as you can see, it's greening up. Pretty nice. It's looking good. You know? So, hey. I'm gonna get up on out of here, guys. Doing my thing. Gonna get back to work. I'm gonna be back on later on. Some reaction videos with the Kirk situation. So make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe if you rock with the platform. If you like the vibe, if you like the realness, make sure you support, thumb the video up so the algorithm can show some love. You know, I got a lot of haters. They don't want me to win, you know? So, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get up on out of here, man. I didn't even eat, bro. Like, fam, I've been on this yard all day. All day working on that yard, bro. All day. Let me see. Yeah, look at all these bags, man. I gotta get rid of all these bags. And they heavy, bro. These are not light. These are heavy bags, bro. Heavy. Each bag probably weigh about 65 pounds, bro. Those bags is heavy as hell, man. This is all dead lawn debris. This is dead. That's just a bunch of garbage from the yard, you know. Look at this mess, man. I gotta clean up this mess. This is real, bro. This is what you call live streaming, bro. Live, bro. Real life. And you got all these damn haters talking ish, and they not on the yard working. They not outside working. They busy talking about me, and they not even working, bro. Not doing nothing with their hands but beating their meat and talking crap about me. So I'm gonna continue with what I gotta do. Oh, wait till when you see when it's done. Wait till when it's done. When it's done, it's gonna look real nice. Very, very nice. You know? So I'm gonna get up on out of here, man. Y'all take care. Peace and blessings. We'll be back later on. I'm gonna go get something to eat. And I might take me a spin. Get some air. Yeah, I might do that. So, I don't even know if the video is clear, man. This video's probably all messed up, too. I don't even know if it's clear. You know? I had just washed the car, bro. I had just washed the car. So it's looking clean. Mean and clean, bruh. Clean. Ringo, you showing off. You have one life, bro. One life to live. So, hey, R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. He was needed in this world, whether he's white or whatever. His debates brought people together. His debates made people use their brain. He challenged people. And now he's gone. You know? You said what? You gotta get Ringo TV paint on it? Nah, I ain't doing that. That'd draw too much attention, fam. Too much attention. Nah, put that on the side? Nah. People will be stopping every minute. You know, haters will be like, oh, that's his vehicle? Okay, let's go over there and key the car. Don't let me catch you. I don't like no attention like that. I'm not with all of that stuff. You know? I just like to do my thing. See my camera right there? My camera watching everything. That one right there? Oh yeah, that one watching too. I think I probably got about 15 cameras. Oh yeah, every window, every cranny, every nick and cranny. I even have some hidden ones nobody knows about. Shh. So we're gonna get up on out of here, man. Rate, comment, and subscribe. You know, peace and blessings. It's getting dark. Yeah. So y'all take care, guys. I'm gonna get up on out of here. It is what it is. Rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna get up on out of here, guys. Ringo TV, reactions. I'm gonna go on my scooter and go take a spin. Whoop, drop my keys. I'm gonna go on my scooter. Oh, wow. I was about to damn near turn it on. My bad. I would have damn near blew up my whole scooter, bro. I'm glad I didn't do that. I put the key in the thing, and I'm actually charging it right now. If I would have put the key and turned it on, boom! See, I caught myself. I'm gonna do I'm gonna get back to doing the scooter videos. I'm gonna get back to doing them because like right now the weather is cooling down, which is a good thing. The weather's cooling down. So matter of fact, I'm gonna order the brackets. Let me see if I can show it to you, right? These brackets, you probably can't even see them. Where's my light? Oh, here we go. Let me get this. There's some mess in here, guys. All right. You see these? You see that bracket? Those brackets? I gotta buy that for the scooter. Those brackets that you see there, I gotta buy them for the scooter. So I can put them on that scooter back there, and then I could go ride. You know what I mean? I could take off that one and put on it, but I need that for my bike. So I'm gonna order some new ones and I'm gonna put it on, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my cell phone and I'm gonna be able to do my videos and commentary while riding through the streets. It's gonna be dope. Nobody's doing that. You know what I mean? So look out for that, guys. So it is what it is. I'm gonna get up on out of here. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll deal with that trash tomorrow. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So y'all take care. I'm out of here, man. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace and blessings. We out. Shout out to all the mods. I seen Zandra in the building. Who else I seen? I know I seen Floridine Rollo. Shout out to all the mods. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. I think V-Dub Man was there. Forever Studios. I'm not sure. I really wasn't even looking that well, but I know I seen Zandra. Yeah. So we out of here. Y'all take care. We out. Peace. We out.